While they sang, Jesus spoke to me. And he said, they are good. Blessed you. Now, I think this is a red carpet for the chairman, the president's address. So we now welcome the president of AIT to give his statement.
Professor Anama Mensah is a member of the AIT Board of Trustees, but is known for a lot of other things. All serious educational reform in this country has been engineered and chaired by him. In the secondary schools, so I think you have to clap for him. When the history of education is written one day in Ghana, you will see Anama Mensah's committee, Anama Mensah's recommendations, Anama Mensah's days. That is the person we are talking about. He was a former Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba. Of course, next to him, you cannot miss it, that is the professor. When we all together, when they say prof, when you make a mistake at 10, it's a mistake. They are referring to him. We just call him prof. He was a professor before some of us even think of entering university. That's how I'm telling you. That is Professor Alute. You all know who he is. They've already introduced our chairman. We call him the young man on the board, Professor Emmanuel Usubema. I recall when I called him and said, Prof, will you mind chairing this matriculation? He said, oh, no. When my seniors are there, I don't want to do that. I say, I lied. I say, I've talked to your seniors already, and they think that you should know it. This is a young people's occasion, so you should get a chair. He is a full professor. The reason why he says that is that the AIT Board of Trustees, I think, is the most distinguished board any university can have on this continent. It's so distinguished that when I travel outside the country and reacting with other top people in academia, you see, these days, before you talk to anybody abroad, you travel abroad, they've already done a lot of research on you on the internet before they even meet you. The respect they accord to you depends on what they found on you on the internet. And I can tell you that every meeting I've had abroad, on behalf of AIT, they do salute us that, hey, are those people on your board really existing? I say, of course they are. They are living people. They are great people. So I really want to, I didn't attend AIT, but I would have loved, if I have to go back to university again, I would have loved to attend AIT. By the way, I missed something out from Professor Anama Mensah. You know, AIT is the premier open university in Ghana. The gown he's wearing is an honorary doctorate from the Open University of UK. So that's another thing. And the gown I am wearing is not for me. It's a gown for Professor Alute for his honorary doctorate from the Walter Sisulu University in South Africa. So since he got that award, I've been wearing this gown more than him. I don't know whether I am the one masquerading or what, but you have on this table people honored by other top universities in the world for their service to education in the world. Of course, our own Professor Weregu, G.P. Weregu, the Dean of Business, you all know him, the Grand Professor on campus. Professor used to run one of the most important university institutions in this country, that is JIMPA, before they joined us. It brings with him a wealth of experience. So if you are doing business at AIT, your dean is one of the most experienced business professors you can find around. You see the physics professor, everything you look at everything in terms of physics. He always joke that he has the longest name, but he's the smallest. That is Professor Yeboah Amankwa David. AIT is modeled on one of the top universities in the world, consistently rated as one of the top 5 in the world among the tens and thousands of universities. Professor Yeboah Amankwa is from MIT. And of course, you know Dr. Benjamin Agrintin. One thing the MC didn't say, he used to be a minister. You know, and also in his own right, he got his PhD in aeronautical engineering, and he can fly a plane also. No note to most of you, was a minister for communications, a pilot, and an aeronautical engineer. I remember when he was appointed minister, we didn't know him very much at that time. He was appointed a deputy minister. I used to work for the ministry as a consultant. So when I called the chief director, who is your new minister, deputy minister? They said they call him Dr. Green Trim. He's a pilot. I said, well, I hope he piloted well into the 21st century. No, he's more than a pilot. He's a distinguished academician in his own right. I think I have done justice to the distinguished people who have taken time off this morning to be with us. Mr. Chairman of the AIT Board of Trustees, Professor K.A. Lote, members of the AIT Board of Trustees present, members of the AIT Advisory Council, members of the AIT Senate, the faculty, staff, and students of AIT, the Matriculation class of 2013, distinguished invited guests, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed, as they say in Nigeria. It is an honor. It's an honor for me as president of AIT and your host to be given an opportunity to extend our traditional hand of welcome to all of you who have made time to be first at this year's matriculation ceremony. Mr. Chairman, we are today matriculating undergraduates studying for various degree programs, including electrical electronic engineering, civil engineering, computer engineering, computer science, information technology, and business administration. A number of students registered on a certificate of technology and our diploma or technology program in various fields are also matriculating today. Also matriculated today are a number of postgraduate students registered on our various master's degree programs and our PhD programs. Mr. Chairman, please allow me to speak directly to the matriculation students right away. Let me begin by congratulating all of you on getting admission to study at AIT. Today is for us one of the most important exciting days in our university calendar. One of my responsibilities as president of AIT is to welcome each new group of students into this university at a matriculation ceremony like this one. Not every university has a matriculation ceremony. In fact, I have not attended a matriculation ceremony before. And not all of you actually know exactly what the word matriculation means. It does not only mean to begin, it means rather the official admission to membership. Thus, this morning celebrates not just the beginning of your education here at this university as members of AIT matriculation class, but also becoming a member of the AIT family and community. It is not just a community you find on AIT campuses, but also the worldwide community of AIT that includes our alumni. That is why at our graduation ceremonies, we ceremoniously welcome you to become members of this community. Matriculation ceremony like this one marks the beginning of your AIT journey that we hope will lead you to your graduation day and beyond. We are delighted that you have chosen to pursue your university education with us. We thank you and your parents and your guardians for the confidence you have in AIT. I must assure you that we will not disappoint you. I'm sure you know by now that your journey through the AIT system will not be an easy one. I must confess, it was never meant to be an easy one. Not only will you be required to do a lot of class assignments, take difficult exams, and expected to match up with the toughest grading system within the university system in Ghana, but you are also expected to work hard and perform as well as students in top universities anywhere in the world. Yes, we know it is not going to be easy at AIT, but we are confident that we have all the resources to support your teaching and learning process here, and you will make it as others before you did. With focus and willpower, you too can live up to the high academic standard of AIT, modeled on the best in the world. During your studies at this university, you'll be part of one of the leading technology-focused and student-centered academic institutions in the country, surrounded by teachers, scholars, and researchers, the faculty, and your fellow students, all of whom have come to this university to learn and to create new knowledge. In this environment, you will have enormous opportunity to deepen your education, expand your understanding of society and the world, and begin to acquire the necessary academic and professional skills that will launch your career. I'm sure many of you will be asking yourself questions like, have I made the right choice? Will I be able to cope with the AIT high academic standards and still have time to relax with my new friends? Has someone in the admissions office, particularly Ms. Osepochi, made an error in admitting me at AIT? Do I belong here? Will I ever make it? Why not I just move to a less academic taxing university where I'm not expected to score 60% and above just to pass? Well, I'm sure you have those questions. But don't worry, you're in the right place. You made the right choice and deserve to be here. And with a bit of effort and hard work, you will match the AIT high standards and sail through with flying colors to your graduation date. And that is a promise. Let me assure you that you have joined a great university in the making. The question for you now is, how can you take the full advantage of what we have on offer at AIT in order to make most of your education, your university education experience here? We do have the teaching and learning resources to make you succeed. I'm sure you know that by now. Our faculty members are dedicated to their core duty of creation of new knowledge, scholarship, and professional accomplishments that puts you in the center of their commitment. One of the most distinctive aspects of AIT's experience is the opportunity to engage fully with your lecturers. Besides their passion for teaching, the AIT faculty members are excited about scholarship and research, and they bring that excitement into the classrooms. They will expect you to challenge them just as much as they will challenge you. Get to know your lecturers outside the classroom. At AIT, we do tell our students what to think. We don't tell our students what to think. You have to learn to think for yourselves. Our teaching is designed to produce intellectually self-reliant individuals, to teach you how to learn and how to take charge of your thinking. We encourage you to be independent in your judgment, critical in your analysis, and innovative in developing your solutions. We work to help you develop these skills here at AIT, and we hope you will retain them throughout your life. They will continue to serve you as you experience a world that is constantly and rapidly changing. We at AIT are ready and committed to your education. Yours is to take advantage of the opportunities on offer, explore the possibilities to choose from, to make a difference in your life, those of your families, society, and the world at large. And this, I must say, is an AIT challenge you must honor. Before I leave you, let me remind you of some of the key things you must do in order to honor this AIT challenge. Set high personal and academic standards for yourself and live up to them. Listen to that little voice inside you that says, I can do it. Believe in yourself. If you fail short of getting an A, you must be able to get a B. We all know how difficult it is to get an A at AIT, but I'm sure when you aim high, you can get it. Strive to understand. Don't merely memorize the things. Increase your depth of understanding of the subject matter you are working on. Remember that grades count. The best jobs in the world and the best paid jobs are given to people who have actually scored high grades during their university days. Try not to put off tomorrow what you can do today. Don't procrastinate. Choose your friends carefully. Friends can support you in your effort to maximize the benefits of your university education. Stay away from those who will minimize your effort to succeed. Honesty is the best policy. Avoid cheating in all its forms. Collusion, plagiarism, copying, and so on. Cheating does not help in the long run. Cheating, remember, does not pay. Don't ignore or deny your personal academic problems. If you have problems, don't hide it. Talk to someone who can assist you. Don't make important decisions based on second-hand information. Avoid jumping to rash conclusions based on incorrect information. Be intellectual in the making. Seek out special opportunities at these universities to expand your knowledge and your experience and take advantage of that at AIT. Make yourself a well-rounded person. In other words, consider all the 4 dimensions of life. That is physical, spiritual, intellectual, and social. And spend time each day to develop each of these 4 dimensions. Take responsibility for yourself and for your actions. The world here has no place for people who don't take their responsibility serious, and for that matter, who cannot answer for their actions. Take your responsibilities serious. Don't be afraid to ask if you need help. We are here to assist you. Get enough sleep. Try and sleep at regular hours, not at irregular hours. Without good sleep, you cannot cope with academic work. So please try and get enough sleep. Not too much sleep, of course. Never underestimate the value of attendance at lectures. At AIT, you have all your course notes, all your books, all the resources you need to learn. But that doesn't mean that you can go on your own, skip classes. Get involved in, get to lectures, participate at lectures, interact with your colleagues, interact with your lecturers. Take your lectures very serious. Go outside your comfort zone and really experience what university have to offer. Get involved, at least in one organization. That band is a student band. There are a lot of other activities on campus. Get involved. Don't just stick to the books. Take time to give back to the university. It is your university. I am not going to graduate from AIT because I'm not planning to go back to school. It is your university, so try and give back something back to university by volunteering, getting involved in organizations and student club, and build your university community, be part of it. Put every ounce of energy you have into your education. It is very important. Don't just attend classes. Make friends. Try new things that you have ever dreamed of, and soak in every bit of knowledge as possible. It's not just about attending classes. It's more than attending classes, coming to university. Get involved, get involved, get involved. Grades, yes, are extremely important, but it's too often that students come to university and get caught up with their GPAs, and that they forget the experience that they are going through as university students. So do get involved, do more than classes. Never give up on what you want to do. Never give up on what you want to do. When experience becomes difficult, dig in and figure out the difficulty you are facing. Then find ways to alleviate the problem, but never, never give up. Don't go through the motions. Think about what you are learning and ask questions. You'll get much more out of this experience. Find your support system. If you need help, I keep saying this, try and seek one. And always think about why you are here. It's extremely important. It's obvious statement, but it's very easy to forget. Let me stop at this thing and tell a little joke on where we are here. I think I've told this joke before. If you heard it before, you can cock your ears, but I'm going to tell it again. There was this guy, it actually happened in Nigeria, it's a true story. There was this guy who was sent to court for a case. And then, as usual, they will read the case, and then they ask the man, are you guilty or not guilty? Then the man looked at the judge and said, my lord, that's why we are here. The judge looked at him and said, I think you are a bit deaf. I'm asking you, guilty or not guilty? He said, my lord, that's why we are here. Then I think everybody got bemused. Then his lawyer called him and explained some few things to him. Then the lawyer told the judge, ask him again. The judge asked, do you plead guilty or not guilty? He said, my lord, that is why we are here, to find out whether I'm guilty or not guilty, not for me to plead whether I'm guilty or not guilty. So in life, always remember, ask yourself, why am I here? Why are you at AIT? It's not about pleading guilty or not guilty. It's for you to find yourself. It's for you to get some experience. It's for you to get a degree. It's for you also to develop yourself. But whilst you're all doing all this, don't forget to have fun. I look forward to working with each of you better, and knowing each of you better through your time at AIT. Today, you begin a new chapter of your life, and it's a privilege to be part of it. To conclude, always remember that in life, there are no boundaries to achieving great things except those that you set for yourself. You certainly cannot go beyond your limit, the limit you set for yourself, without a mountain of effort. I leave you to ponder on these words. Again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the staff, faculty, and the student body of AIT, please accept my congratulations on becoming a member of the AIT family and community for life. Thank you.
We